I'm ready when you are.
I think we ought to give the First Amendment a big round of applause. Let's cherish it while we still can. Because given the current governmental trends, it doesn't have long to live.
All right. Now, take into account, for those of you that are here, the American Civil Liberties Union Central Florida chapter did vote last year to do two things. One, to ask the state ACLU to write an amicus brief on behalf of Guetzloe, and the second was to be involved in public demonstrations against the abuse of the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. So that's why we're here. That's why we're doing what we're doing. And I want you to know, though, that we are here with Orlando Direct Action, which really cherishes free speech. You might have heard of us because of the fact that we've been involved in some major confrontations in Orlando, working with Orlando Food Not Bombs, that had the unmitigated gall to want to feed the homeless in a public park.
What an outrage.
And people got thrown in jail for it. I'm dead serious. And a criminal case took place where jurors in Orange County actually said, "You've got to be kidding," and threw it out. Right? And currently we're involved in a federal lawsuit that's headed, I think, toward a successful conclusion, where I think the city of Orlando will be paying lots of money to people they don't want to pay money for. Let me say a kind word, not only the fact that I know Ben and I both appreciate the fact that Joe Miranda from the National Latino Officers Association showed up, Joe, and Nick Eggroff from the remarkable Ron Paul campaign.
Nick, I didn't recognize you without the colonial uniform.
Yes, I just want to say thank you for those of you that showed up for this particular event. The purpose of it was obviously valid. We did get some footage out of it. Quite frankly, I think not the footage from 6, but whatever the Orlando Weekly does will be much more to the point. Let me make this abundantly clear. It's not about who you like or who you don't like. Some people don't like Doug because of that, among other things. All right? But the truth of the matter is, even people we don't like are protected by the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. And you're not supposed to be usurping the authority and the power of the Constitution in order to accomplish your own political agenda, which is exactly what's taking place in this situation. Because they don't like somebody, they're using the power available to them for political ends.
And let's be upfront about it. Why don't local politicians and the local establishment like Doug Guetzloe? Because he leads a grassroots citizens movement that tries to stop the politicians from pissing away our tax dollars on worthless government projects. They don't like that. They don't like it when citizens actually try to have a say-so in how local government is run. They want citizens to pay taxes and shut up. And they don't like it when citizens try to make their voices heard, and so they try to strike down anyone who stands up and challenges their power.
And the interesting thing is, as Nick just pointed out, there's a sign in there, and you know what the sign says? Justice for all. Doesn't look that way.
So what were you going to do today?
Huh?
What were you trying to do today when you went inside? What was your plan?
My purpose was to do precisely what I did, which was to make sure he got a copy of the Bill of Rights and the Constitution of the United States, because quite evidently he doesn't believe it, or he wouldn't be prosecuting Doug Guetzloe under a statute that was already declared unconstitutional. So saith the U.S. Supreme Court.
Here, here.
And did you want us to follow you? Were you intending on taking us up to his office?
Well, it was all a question of whether or not he was there or not. Since they informed me he was not there, that he had taken off for the day. Now, all of you who believe he took off for the day, raise your hands. All of you believe that he's hiding out in his office, raise your hands. All right?
He's making his exit out his back. He's got a secret entrance over there on that avenue.
We should all go inside there and gather around their sign that says "Justice for All, Justice for Victims," and say, "What about Doug Guetzloe? Is he going to qualify for this sign?"
Sure, why not?
They said we can go in there.
No, that's the other door.
No, you have to go in the front way.
You have to go in the front way. Fine, but you've accomplished your purpose. People have made a statement. And for those of you who appear to be nervous about being involved in public demonstrations,
It's okay, it's a camera there.
fact of the-
Everybody wave to the security camera.
Hi!
Oh, yeah.
Here it is. Nothing but love for you. All right, couldn't help it. My point is you can do this. And some of you were planning on doing a further demonstration. You can do this. You don't have to ask law enforcement's permission to be involved in peaceably assembling to protest anything. You know, if there's over 100 of you, they can ask for a permit. But outside of that, feel free. All right, you guys really want to go inside and stand around that side? Right? Don't bother me.
Let's try. Everybody will have to empty out their pockets.
Oh, do we have to go
No,
inside?
you have to go through security.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I don't see the sign. Where's the sign?
Right over there.
All right.
The sign is right there that says justice for victims, justice for all.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Do we have to go through this?
If we just wanted to stand next to the sign, do we have to?
You have to check one.
We'll have to go through the check, guys. You want to do that? We're doing it.
I think it'd make good video.
All right. Now we have to.
Damn, I knew I should have brought my polarizer.
Yep. Same
That
here.
was killing me.
Do this. So, stand over here.
Get a picture, Bob. Snap a picture, Bob. Take a picture.
Can you see it?
Tell Bob to get a picture.
Bob says he can't get
Wait a
it.
minute, where's my sign? Don't put my sign.
No, I got it right here. I was in
Let's do it like this.
But you don't really want to be doing it.
What are you doing?
Now,
Hello.
Let's do this without
This is good. How are you?
everybody on.
No, I don't want to bother anybody. Let's not bother them.
Arms.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we got a program. You got this.
Hi. Nothing but love for you.
Okay.
we stand for free speech.
Well, good.
Yes, we do.
Free speech for all, regardless of their politics.
Okay.
Exactly.
One more time.